Now, today marks the end of London Fashion Week, and here to run through some of the top trends that have been spotted and some of the best designers, it is Emma Smith from littlestylefix.com. Thank you, as always, for coming in. You've been down there in the car park in Soho.
I know, yeah. It moved, because it used to be at Somerset House, and this is the first time it's moved to its new location at Soho. Brewer Street car park, NCP car park. Worked though. It was all good. It was fine.
Yeah.
Chaos, as you would imagine.
As always.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to run through, like you say, a couple of the key trends that I've noticed for next spring and summer, and then some of the shows that we saw as well.
Fine.
So first of all, it might not seem, you know, anything amazing, but we're talking about shirts.
Okay.
But it's a deconstructed shirt. So we've got lots of cut-out details, some straps off the shoulder. Basically, the humble shirt has kind of had a makeover for next spring, summer. So the middle image is JJS Lee. Over to the right, we've got Udon Choi, and on the left, we've got Fyodor Golan there. So lots of different interpretations of the classic shirt.
Yeah.
Next up, day two, we saw lots of quirky accessories. So Marcus Lupfer kicked us off with a presentation, and he showed some really pretty floral dresses, but with these really big, oversized graphic sunglasses.
They're Elton John spectacular,
They
aren't
were,
they?
really. So there you see, they're on the right-hand side there.
Yeah.
And we also saw these chokers, these floral embellished chokers there that she's wearing. Holly Fulton, the middle picture, orange half-moon sunglasses, kind of a little bit more wearable maybe than the Marcus Lupfer ones. Yeah. And on the right-hand side, check out the furry dies. This is House of Holland. And
she's stolen them from the taxi, hasn't she, on the way in?
I love them. They're so cool. So we've got these furry dice that they've put on all of their bags, basically.
Okay.
So we're loving those.
So they're going to be everywhere, aren't they?
They will be. And lots of interpretations on the high street, I would imagine, as well.
Fine.
And then another trend that I noticed was there were slits on everything.
Right, okay.
So kind of prepare to bear. So this is Topshop, basically.
That's a high slit,
It is.
isn't
It's
it?
right up to the hip bone. And we saw it on lots of different places. Issa had shirts with slits. Pringle of Scotland had them, but they were only up to the knee. But Topshop really went to town with their skirts and dresses, really with a very high slit there.
So that's just going to spend everybody kind of trying to hold it all in, isn't it, for the next few months?
Now, we're going to talk about Topshop now.
Okay.
So here we've got some footage. There's a bit of a British culture going on, very much an English garden party, but lots of different textures. They're kind of really mixing it up. We kind of had some nude leather trousers with some really pretty floral shirts. We had the classic cricket jumpers, trench coats nipped in at the waist, all of that stuff. Kind of moving away from the 70s Bohemia girl, more to a 1930s Bloomsbury look. That's what Topshop are all about.
And for those of us who aren't kind of as familiar, this is looking forward to when these are the trends for...
This is next spring, summer.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
scary, I know, but we're always looking forward in fashion.
I've just not quite caught up with last year's spring, summer yet.
I know. Next up, Julian McDonald. Now, he's always a real highlight on the London Fashion Week calendar. His dresses are always very full of embellishment, very glamorous. Now, bless this. So this is his interpretation of a bridal dress, and bless this poor model. She had a little bit of a tumble, but good old Julie McDonald was there to catch her, which we loved.
She was.
And she's nearly gone as well. And then she's held on to the model. Then,
well, there you go.
But we saw lots of beading, embellishment, as you would imagine. It was kind of a party from start to finish, his show. And he did lots of crochet as well, but not pretty crochet. It was kind of had a bit of a grungy feel with sort of like a spider webbing going on there as well. But just a really amazing standout show.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, walking on that kind of concrete floor, no wonder you can't walk in the heels.
Exactly, but I do feel sorry for some of the models, though, bless them.
And then the Duchess of Cambridge's favourite Templey.
Yeah, it was one of her favourites. I was lucky enough, I went backstage for hair and makeup, which was an amazing experience to be back there. But the actual collection itself, I literally want every piece in it. It's such a wearable collection. It was Havana, Cuba. That's kind of where the theme was. Very much a bygone era, very romantic, very pretty dresses, lots of appliques with tropical flowers and palm prints. And it was all topped off with these amazing Panama hats, but just such a wearable collection. You know, you look at some of the collections and they're amazing, but you think, would I be able to wear that really?
I was going to say, the McDonald's stuff looks incredible, but where are you going to wear that? Whereas you could see some of this working quite well.
Whereas a lot of their dresses and the tops and stuff, you would definitely be able to wear next summer.
Yeah. What was your pick?
There was a lovely blue and white floral dress that I absolutely loved from Temperley. But do you mean in terms of all the shows?
Yeah, and overall.
Overall, well, we didn't have a chance to talk about it. Burberry was quite an interesting one. Kind of took on a younger feel to it, a bit of a carefree feel.
Right.
But obviously with their traditional trench coats in there as well, but kind of mixed up a little bit. But I think Temperley probably did it for me, I have to say.